Hello, fellow Star Wars fans. It's Drew Kaplan, Star Wars Maven, and the Star Wars High Republic is now gearing up for its second phase with the release of new books coming tomorrow. Anchoring that is the novel The Rising Storm, written by Cavan Scott. Now, this comes about a year-ish after the events that took place in Light of the Jedi. Now, we had the Nihil threat that arose, or at least began to be on the horizon, or at least on the minds of both the Republic and the Jedi. Here, they know that they're a threat. The question is, how much of a threat? So here are 5 things to just expect, sort of broadly, not giving anything away, no spoilers about this book. The first of which is the general arc of the book. As opposed to Light of the Jedi, where there was this big, huge, disastrous event that started at the beginning of the book, and really the rest of the book is dealing with that disaster. Here, everything really leads up until about midway of this book. Then a major event happens. I'm not spoiling that for you. That's something for you to enjoy and read. And then basically the next quarter of the book deals with it roughly, and then the final quarter of the book is dealing with the aftermath of whatever happens. I'm not telling you. So that's the general arc. Number 2 is the Nihil. The Nihil are definitely back. They are the absolute main antagonists of the book. They showed themselves in the sort of the first set of 3 books in the High Republic, and now they're still very much a threat. They are the primary villains, and they are really interesting as we see in this book. Number 3 is, I mentioned the primary antagonists, but back in the background are the Drangir. That's right. If you have read, they first appeared in Into the Dark. That was part of that sort of first round of novels written by the incredible author Claudia Gray. So the Drangir, I thought, when I read that book, I just thought they were a limited, local sort of phenomenon. Well, apparently going on in the background of In the Rising Storm is that they've now become a galactic threat. And there's a whole bunch of Jedi who, in the background of the story, are off fighting the Drangir. So that's an interesting thing going on, that the Drangir have become a galactic threat and aren't going anywhere. Number 4 is arrogance, actually. Arrogance is like an interesting theme. I mentioned that the Nihil sort of presented themselves as a threat initially in Light of the Jedi, but here they become much more of a threat, and largely due to the arrogance of both the Republic and the Jedi. They really haven't dealt with the Nihil, and they are still very much a threat. As we can see, even just from the title, that's not a spoiler. It's called The Rising Storm. That is a direct reference to the Nihil. And the 5th thing is what it sets up going forward as we continue developing, seeing what's going on in the High Republic. I will say, I did not expect the ending. The ending was a real fascinating twist I did not see coming. So I greatly enjoyed it, although it was a very frustrating way to end a book. I wanted to know more. So those are 5 things to expect from this book. Again, The Rising Storm takes place about a year following Light of the Jedi. It's a nice read. It's, you get to see a lot of the Jedi, a lot of the familiar characters we had encountered in that first book, Light of the Jedi. Yes, Yoda gets name dropped, but he's not part of the story. We do even see Yarael Poof, who is already on the council, obviously before he appears initially in Phantom Menace. So those are some things to think about, some previews, no spoilers for The Rising Storm. All right, I hope you enjoy this. Feel free to like and subscribe, and may the Force be with you.